2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia outline what's new with cost increments of somewhere in the range of $600 and $1,600 across the Giulia articulated. Giulia vehicle range. The main tremendous change for 2023 includes the appearance of another mid-range Estrema model. This 5-trim reach intently matches the Stelvio SUV, directly down to its standard specs and accessible choices bundles. Picking your Alfa Romeo Giulia, there are 5 trim levels across the Giulia range, and every one comes as standard with RWD. AWD is a $2,000 choice on each model bar the superior exhibition Quadrifoglio. Costs start at $45,545, counting objective, for a RWD run, while the RWD just Quadrifoglio will hinder you $83,225. The new Estrema is the most costly non-execution model, with costs beginning at $57,085. Motor decisions. The standard Stelvio motor is a 2-liter turbocharged gas unit, yielding 280 pull and 306 pound-feet of force. This is taken care of to either the back or every one of the 4 wheels by means of an 8-speed programmed transmission. The Quadrifoglio models pack an undeniably more intense 2.9-liter twin Super V6, emanating 505 horsepower and 443 lb featuring. Mileage remains at an EPA-assessed 24 miles for every gallon city, 33 mpg roadway, and 27 consolidated for RWD 2-liter models, dropping to 23/31/26 in AWD per tenths. The Quadrifoglio's figures are 17/25, 20 mpg. Traveler and freight limit with respect to the 5-seater Giulia car remains at 13.4 cubic feet with the back seats set up. Security highlights. Each Giulia is completely prepared, with versatile journey and force control united to path flight admonitions, programmed wipers, and drove headlights. Vulnerable side and crossway location are standard across the reach, as are slope start help and leaving sensors at the 2 closures of the vehicle. 7 airbags populate the lodge and front Brembo brakes are standard, while Quadrifoglio models get Brembo brakes across every one of the 4 wheels. In any case, you'll have to spend nearly $1,600 on a bundle to get highlights like traffic sign acknowledgement, dynamic vulnerable side help, or path keep help on any Guilia, and this pack isn't accessible on run models. Availability. A 8.8-inch touchscreen is the highlight of Giulia's Scramble, controlling route in an 8-speaker sound framework, while remote charging is standard on each model. When you arrive at Estrema trim, the sound system has been moved up to a 14-speaker premium framework from Harman Kardon, however attachments and network stay unaltered. 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Run, MSRP from $45,545. The least expensive Giulia is outfitted with power collapsing and auto-diminishing warmed external mirrors, in addition to full sunset detecting drove lighting with programmed by xenon high pillars. Far-off keyless passage grants admittance to a lodge where a warmed directing haggle warmed seats, power customizable in the front with driver memory, join a double-zone environment. The game's cowhide guiding haggle calfskin shift handle or material contacts, and it's likewise important the presence of aluminum pedals and a 7-inch variety instrument show. There are no bundles on this trim. 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Ti, MSRP from $48,245. Greater haggles. Dark moldings recognize T models remotely. Inside, changes are restricted to a double-sheet sunroof and dim oak lodge trim. Burn through $1,595, and your Giulia Ti will be conveyed with the dynamic help in addition to pack's 7 driver helps, from dynamic vulnerable side help and path keeping to traffic sign acknowledgement and a driver consideration alert. It's likewise conceivable to burn through $1,975 on redesigning the sound system to a Harman Kardon unit and getting cowhide across the scramble and upper entryways. 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Veloce, MSRP from $53,685. Greater 19-inch wheels are a feature of mid-range Veloce models, close by an assortment of model-explicit outer itemizing. There's an 8-way power change for the driver's seat in addition to manual thigh support change, while a restricted slip diff is a welcome expansion. Bundles are equivalent to ONT. 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Estrema, MSRP from $57,085. Dynamic suspension gives the vitally mechanical elevate on Estrema models, yet the greater changes are tracked down in the lodge, where sports calfskin seats and a 14-speaker Harman Kardon sound system are among the champion updates. The dynamic help in addition to bundle is the main choice on Estrema models, actually valued at $1,595. 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, MSRP from $83,225. Take a gander at a Quadrifoglio Guilia, and you could see the dark and red calipers supporting Brembo brakes on every one of the 4 wheels, or the chrome-tipped quad exhaust. You wouldn't see the force vectoring back differential, however you'd absolutely recognize the carbon fiber hood and Quadrifoglio badging, the 200 mph speedometer, and the lengthy calfskin across the scramble and upper entryways.